Hello and welcome to a new episode of Car Loop TV. In this episode, we're going to be upgrading these horrible yellow headlights, which in my opinion, by today's standards, are just dangerously inadequate, casting a light on the road little more than a lantern, in favour of this cool white, mega illuminating, ultra bright alternative. I'll show you how to install these new bulbs and then demonstrate a real world comparison on the road. If you find this video helpful, like it and consider subscribing. This is my new Scirocco, introduced to the channel a couple of episodes ago. You can see it sitting there, wider thanks to its 20mm wheel spacers installed in the last video. Let's get the bonnet up and start the install. To access the headlight bulbs, you'll need to remove this rubber waterproof cover. We can see here there is very little space to get your hand inside the headlight and remove the bulb. People with small hands might be okay, but I can't. So I'll show you how easy it is to remove the whole headlight, and for the purpose of this video I can then show you what's going on inside the light too. We need to remove the black metal bracket first, which is held in by 5 Torx screws. As we can see a bit closer up, that's 4 out and 1 to go. Now the bracket is off, we can see we have 2 more screws holding the headlight in place. One down there and the other down there. The headlight is now loose and we just need to be careful not to scratch it against the wing. The headlight power harness needs to be removed. You just need to pinch it together and then pull it out at the same time. And now the headlight is free. Looking inside the headlight, you can see I'm going to twist the bulb counterclockwise and remove it. It's as easy as that. I would advise keeping them in a safe place, as you might need to reinstall them for the car's MOT, as LED bulbs are a grey area. These are the LED bulbs I've purchased for £39.99 on eBay. They are the ones that most of the owners on the Facebook forum I asked suggested for being the best H7 replacement with a bright output and an OEM beam pattern. They have a couple of 360-degree light output cob LEDs with built-in heatsink and a fan on the rear to dissipate the heat. Handling them, they do feel like a good solid quality product. I can't wait to get them fitted. They fit in exactly the same way the original bulbs came out. You just need to find the headlight barrel's seating position, there we go, then twist them until the 2 metal pins on the bulb make a good connection with the contacts. Then it's a case of just plugging the headlight in and giving them a test. Oh yes! Even in the daylight you can see how much brighter and white they look compared to the other side with a standard bulb. Also worth noting how dull my side lights are. They need to be changed next. Now I'm happy they work, we just need to put everything back together again. Don't forget the rubber cap. Actually, mentioning the rubber cap, these bulbs are short enough so that you can still install the cap and keep the headlight watertight. I know on some cars, due to the length of the bulb, this wouldn't be possible and it would lead to some problems down the line. Be careful refitting the headlight and make sure it lines up perfectly with the wing and the front of the grille. Then tighten down the 2 screws holding the headlight in place. Pop the metal bracket back on. and this side is complete. On to the other side, where we're just going to mirror the process. And just like before, check they are working. If you do find they don't work first time, make sure you've turned the bulb round enough for the pins to make a good connection. They can be a little bit tight. Yes, I'm really happy with that result. Look how white they are. My side lights look terrible. Job done. But how good will they be when driving at night? I thought I'd go out and test them straight away, but then realised it's not dark yet. Now being dark, we can see the before and after comparisons. This is the halogen bulbs, and this is the LED bulbs. Halogens, and LEDs. Now on the road, with only the dip beam lights on, this is the halogen original bulbs. You can see they're okay, but they cast a dim yellow light on the road. Looking at the side of the road, it's poorly illuminated and you could easily miss a pedestrian about to cross in front of you. Now with the LED bulbs on the same section of road, you could say it's night and day. You can immediately see the difference. The LED bulbs are casting a bright white beam on the road, with a wider spread illuminating things on the side of the road and making it much safer to drive at night. I was so impressed. The beam pattern is just like the halogen bulbs, just brighter and whiter. No hard lines dazzling oncoming traffic. And here we go once again with the halogen bulbs. And then the LED bulbs. There we go guys, I think we've had a result there and can all agree it's a worthwhile upgrade. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more modifications to my Scirocco. New car for the channel, new to me at least. It's a 2009 Volkswagen Scirocco 2 litre TSI. Has a colour changing indicator so you can see it actually working. It turns purple as it breaks down and neutralises the iron contamination which is deposited on your wheels from braking.